Friendship, friends, people who we accept into our lives, treat them as one of our own. But what are they? What are friends? What are people who will be there for you? What are people who will look after you and defend you? That's what we're going to be talking about here on the breakdown today with your pal Al. Thank you for joining me. So without further ado, let's get through this. Friendship is kind of like this long road right here. You start at one point, usually by yourself. Meet a few along the way, and well, next thing you know, you guys are traveling together. Right off that way. In your lifetime, you're going to come across a lot of different people. I've come across a lot of different people in my lifetime. In fact, one would suggest that I came across too many people, possibly. I don't know. All I do know is this. The different people that you come across, they may have ambitions and ways to get to you, or get with you, that you may want to take precaution to, if that makes any sense. Some people out there, when they become friends with you, they become friends with you because they like you, because they want to spend time with you, because they want to hang out with you, and they want to do pretty much anything you're up to do. Those are good friends. Those are people who not only have their own aspects in life to tackle and go after, but they keep your aspects in line with theirs. That way, you both kind of reach a destination together. But then, there's people out there that have their own ambitions that might not include you, so to speak. Those kind of people are narcissistic. They want to better themselves at your expense. Those types of people you kind of want to stand clear of, because if you don't, your life's going to get really busy after a while. Oh sure, those people, you know, they look okay at first, you know. They call you all the time. They try to make plans with you all the time. They try to do things with you all the time, and at first it looks like, you know, hey, looks like a pretty cool guy or girl, whatever it may be. But then you start to realize something, that all these plans that they're putting together with you consist of one main focus. And you start to realize that that main focus is them, not you. And they're very tricky about it. Very, very tricky. They'll say things like, hey, you think maybe we could go out to this place, or maybe we could go get something to eat, or maybe we could do whatever, blah, 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 blah. But what happens is, when you say no, all of a sudden it becomes a thing where they try to make you feel bad. You ever had this happen to you? Keywords to look out for would be, oh, I thought we were friends. Or, hey, I don't think that's a good idea. Or, you better watch out, because something might happen. Yeah, you know, all these words that they're using, words that basically, you know, can be used as by real good people in your life. People who are actually looking out for you. Like, let's say you come up with an idea of, hey, I'm gonna go climb Mount Everest. And even though they don't think it's a good idea because they A, can't do it, or B, they don't want to do it, or C, they think it's stupid. A real friend, no matter any of those aspects that come in line for them, will think about you instead. They'll think, you could do it. I think you should. If that's what you want to do, then go right ahead. But the people who are kind of telling you not to do things, the people who are kind of telling you that, you know, hey, let's go do something, and then you say no, and then they turn around and they say, oh, well, I thought we were friends, you know? You don't want to hang out with me? That's making you feel bad. That's putting a guilt trip on you. And it's just not right. Friends don't put guilt trips on other friends. They kind of steer clear of that. What they do is they encourage you. They make you feel like you're part of something. You're part of something that is a little bit bigger than them. You got to live your own life. You can't live somebody else's life. But the narcissistic people in this world, they want you to live their life. If that makes any sense. It's a very touchy subject, really. Probably gonna lose a couple of friends over it too, to tell you the truth. But then again, those aren't real friends, are they? Then you got the buyers. Have you come across these guys? Huh? The people who will buy you things just because they want you to say yes to the next thing they have in line for you. People who buy things for you will buy you little tiny things, but they'll make a big deal out of it. Like they'll buy a pack of smokes, some milk, something that you could have gotten yourself, but it was nice for them to get it for you. But then all of a sudden, it happens. They start to ask you for things right afterwards. And when you say no, they throw it in your face like they ran a marathon for you. Hey, I just bought you a pack of cigarettes. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Hey, I got that milk for you. What the heck, man? That's the problem, is they want what they want, but they don't think about what you want. And you gotta put yourself first in every relationship. Whether it be with someone that you love and care for and want to start a family with, or someone that you just want to play games with, hang out with, and see on the weekends. You have to put boundary lines on a lot of different things. You gotta make sure that you're getting what you need, but helping them at the same time. Like I said, very touchy subject, very hard to wrap your head around. But I hope this video helps you out somewhat, slightly, a little bit, as you get through it a lot easier with life in general. These are the kind of videos that I'm going to be doing now, just so we could have a moment to talk about things that happen and things that don't happen. That doesn't make any sense. You get the idea. So be careful out there. Choose your friends wisely. And don't let them choose you. You're not a prize to be won, and neither are they. You guys are friends, human beings. You should treat each other that way. It's the right thing to do. You know, there's a lot of creators out there on this platform that tend to do things quite the way we've been talking about for the past couple of minutes here. You know? They'll get a hold of you. They'll tell you, hey, let's collaborate. Problem is, you collaborate with them, and then you come to find out that they didn't do much for you, but you did everything for them. An example, but not pertaining to myself, stuff like putting together an entire video of a creator, a couple of videos entirely of a creator, and then when you go and you see the same exact day that you collaborated with them, you come to realize you're only in their video for 2-3 minutes. Those aren't friends. Those aren't co-workers even. Those are people who are using you to get their name out there and not really putting back in. I think I've done a good job, you know, picking and choosing my friends, getting rid of a few that I've come to find out who they are and what they are, and keeping the ones that do help me out, that do hang out and have a good time and don't expect too much. I think you'll agree with me. You've seen the people who are steadily on my channel. You've seen the people who have come and gone. Those people who have come and gone, they couldn't adapt. They couldn't help out. Instead, they did their own thing and hoped that I would continue doing mine in their best interest. Ain't nobody got time for that. So that about does it for this episode, if you will, of the new series that I'm putting together here. This is the first one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit the like button. And if you're new here, this is your first time, we do a lot of things here. So go ahead, smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And until then, together we're gonna get through this. I'm your pal Al. Welcome to the channel. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. See, that's a friend. It's windy out here. It's windy. Until next time, guys, we'll see you real soon. I'm gonna be famous on them YouTube.